Breaking news, guys. Scientists might have found, the limit of my stubbornness. Unbelievable. Hi everyone, and welcome to a video that I never thought I was going to do. No, things change, and never say never. Okay, so what happened? I fitted these beautiful wheels, Winspace Lun R67. They are deeper than my previous ones, 60 in the front and 68 at the back. But they have the same channel, 21 internal, that I used to have on my previous wheels, the R45s, shallower, 46 in the front and 54 at the back. And I was using 25 mils on the R45s. Great transition between the tire and the wheel. 25 that blows up to almost 27 millimeters, like 26 and a half or so. And I was always happy with that choice of tire that I understand is old school now and in the minority, but I thought, you know what, for speed, that's what I need. I was okay with the level of comfort, never had an issue, never had a puncture in 9,000 kilometers, almost a year. So it was almost natural for me to fit the 25s on the R67 as well. I did my first long rides with the new wheels on a boxy loop. Great success, really enjoyed the wheels. Tangibly faster on the flat sections. Yeah, the bike feels almost scarily fast. Can climb as well because the wheels, yes, that's maybe the main issue here, are definitely stiffer. So you feel when you stand on the pedals, and at the same time you feel on the potholes. Yes, so level of comfort gone down, but that was not maybe an issue at the beginning for me, and I thought I can live with it. But you could definitely feel on the bigger potholes that the impact was much harsher, and maybe something was not really working with the same balance as the 25s on the shallower wheels. For my second long ride on the R67, I joined a group ride with Chengang cyclist, CGC. Yes, at one point it started to get spicy. There are a couple of really strong guys that race as well, and really enjoyed following them and pushing harder. The bike felt fantastic, I felt strong, and everything was going according to plan. But then halfway down the ride, yes, on a very fast descent, maybe at about 60k, I hit a big pothole, and bang, my beloved right now TPU tube gave up, had to stop and change the flat. Not happy, of course, but you know, I thought things happen. I was really going full on, and a pothole that I didn't see caused the TPU tubes to burst. But then, almost at the end of the route, again, it was going quite fast, maybe around 50k, and I joined the bike lane. There was a big metal junction on the road, and another bang. Second TPU tube gone, and I had to change it again. So that left me with a bit of a sour taste, because although I was enjoying the wheels with the 25C tires, I thought maybe on these ones, on these deeper wheels that are stiffer, the 25s are reaching the limit for the UK roads for the enjoyment of the bike. I checked the wheel, perfectly straight, nothing inside the rim. The tire also perfect, brand new. It was the same pressure I was using on the R45s, and never had an issue, even on huge potholes. But definitely these deeper wheels feel more rigid, which is a benefit if you push hard, but on bad roads the combination of narrow tires and stiff rims is a bit too much. So yes, I will accept all the comments, all the "I told you so," I can say that maybe I was wrong. I was a little bit too stubborn on insisting on 25C. I mean, if I were living in Mallorca, we were not going to have this conversation. I would have left what I still consider to be the best performing tyre on these wheels, but I have to be real. I have to consider where actually I ride, and yes, the roads are atrocious nowadays. And I went and bought the 28mm GP5000, this time with a beautiful natural color on the sidewall, and I found them with a good offer at Merlin. As usual, Merlin, when they do these offers, they don't send you the original packaging. I don't mind, the tie seems to be fine. I was in a way quite surprised. They don't blow out that much, so they measure 28 once fitted to these wheels. And in fairness, the 28s still form a very good transition with the wheels. So I was dreading the light bulb effect, but that's not the case. It's a beautiful shape, and the benefit, of course, is that I can reduce the pressure now.
Chelsea.
Based on Silca recommendations, I had this inflated at 80 at the back and 75, 77 at the front. On the road, the sensations are very, very positive, and immediately you can feel how more controlled these tires are on bumps and potholes. It's almost like when I changed the shock absorbers on my Mini. So yeah, the quality shock absorbers were controlling the car in a much better way, and they feel the same. Yes, very, very positive. The slightly more rounder shape of the tire makes cornering a little bit more progressive as well. But yes, maybe it's in my mind, but I do feel a slower response on pickup. You would say is yes, all in my head. The theory is that small imperfection will get absorbed better by the weather tire, and the end result will make you faster. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on the segments. For now, maybe I'm missing a little bit of twitchiness and responsiveness of the 25 and the sensation of speed, but you know, once you get moving, this feels really amazing, I have to say. Guys, I have to admit, maybe I was a little bit too stubborn, yes. Yeah, no, this feels really good. I'm very happy. Let's call it 85% happy. So yes, the ride quality is superior, 100%. The bike still feels responsive, but a lot more controlled on the potholes, on the imperfections of the road. So definitely that's a major improvement. Yeah, 25 to 28 might not seem like a big jump, but on these particular wheels, on the deep section wheels, 28s are the tires to get. If I were only riding in Richmond Park or on smooth roads, 25 will still be my choice. I also gain a little bit of weight. New tires, I put some around 50 grams on my bike, which is now getting close to the 7.1 mark. I want it to be close, if not below 7, but it is what it is. With deep section wheels and 28s, I guess it's still a great number. Let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you will appreciate my ability to change my mind. I understand your choices are all towards wider tires. I can see the reason why. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.